I'm going to be running through 5 of the best free crypto apps today so that you can easily get into the world of crypto. This method is completely free and doesn't require any investment. It's also available worldwide and doesn't require you to have any sort of fancy skills or experience. All you need is your device, internet connection, and the step-by-step instructions that I'm about to lay out for you in this short video. So be sure to pay close attention to every single money-making minute right up until the end, as well as the amazing bonus tips and recommendations that I'll be dropping along the way. Just before we look at the apps that can help you transform your bank account, be sure to show us some love for our amazing content that we put loads of work into by liking this video, subscribing, and turning your notifications on because, trust me, you do not want to miss out on the amazing money-making opportunities that we regularly upload on this channel. Also, please don't hesitate to leave us a comment with any thoughts or questions that you might have. We're more than happy to address them. First up, let's talk about Trip Tornado. You can download and play this game for free on Android smartphones under the We Mix section. Even if the game is free to play and lets you earn, it will take some time before you start to accumulate any cash. If you don't want to commit money and time, it can take longer for you to make money if you have never played this sort of thing before. Let me explain how it works. With different tools, you can strengthen your character. The better or higher the quality of your equipment, the easier it will be for your character to advance through the stages. The key component of an idle RPG is that there are no actions required while playing. Your character will perform all of the tasks which might result in passing or essentially failing the level. That is the idea. To finish the later stages, you just need better equipment. Now comes the moment when you really get paid. To create NFTs in the game, you must acquire Tornado tokens. Yes, the game will let you generate NFTs after specific requirements are satisfied. This game might take some time to get money since obtaining Tornado tokens is time-consuming. You can collect your native tokens by obtaining in-game goodies, fighting bosses, attending events, and excavating. You can sell NFTs when you have a sufficient amount of them. It's a demanding effort, but if you have the time, patience, and determination, you will make a profit quicker than gamers who didn't put in the effort. Moving on to the second game now, we have Rise of Stars, which is also from Remix developers. The strategy of combat in this game takes place in space. You engage in a typical tactical space game where you must gather an army, ensure that you can conquer territory, and gather resources. Admirals that the players command serve as their avatars in the game. You don't need to worry about generating money at first, since the first stages will call for you to build up your forces. If you refuse to pay, the warship carrier is one of the items you will need if you want to succeed in real-world business. You can get this warship in one of the 3 methods, one of which is by purchasing it from the market or making a payment. However, we are here to avoid paying. This one strategy is to strengthen the previously described factors until you can create a warship carrier and upgrade your command center. It's free yet time-consuming. Furthermore, a liminal duration warship is another free option. Those who meet the qualifications may get a free warship carrier for a short period. If you're wondering what's with these warships, they will collect silver particles, and these particles will be transformed into Solarium. And you for sure want that Solarium since this gets you money. Make sure to get your own warship carrier, collect and sell their particles, and turn them into Sodarium to start earning money right away. The third app that you definitely need to know about is A3 Still Alive. This is an MMO game with several good features. It's compatible with Apple and Android mobile and PC platforms. Just bear in mind that the PC version is still in the beta stage right now. What more can be said about the game? It's a conventional MMO in which you choose a class, or in this instance, characters that already have classes built into them. After you defeat monsters, acquire equipment, and advance in level to the earning phase, you can start selling certain goods at the market. This is one approach to earning money. Fortunately, the game will let you know that not all items may be sold. The game's currency is in Atrium, which can be exchanged for real money, which you can get if you put the effort in. And there are several methods to get a nitrogen ore. One method is to participate in the Battle Royale mode, which typically has 30 participants. You can earn a decent amount of initial ore if you do well enough throughout the game. Once again, success is required since losers won't get any ore, particularly if you're playing for free, which will be a challenge. You can also acquire a good amount by participating in raids and dungeons. It's a game that takes up a lot of your time, particularly if you don't invest any money, but that's okay. For game number 4, we're going to be talking about League of Ancients. The game is accessible for both Apple and Android smartphones, but it won't be released until late in 2022. Since it's a MOBA, you already have the fundamental components like picking your hero or character to play. Your objective is to win the 5-on-5 game, which may put you on the path to financial success. Play the normal match to test out the heroes and hone your abilities without worrying about the consequences. Play the ranked matches to advance in rank and get the greater LOA tokens, which are earnings that may be staked for profit. There is also the NFT match, which is a seasonal event in which players with the required rankings can take part in to win prizes. Once the game is out, all you need to do is play successfully to be able to get these tokens. Last but definitely not the least, we have the video game Guild of Guardians. In this action role-playing game, you assemble a group of guardians. As you explore the dungeons and other areas, it employs an isometric perspective similar to the Diablo games. Later on, you can acquire and hire additional guardians. It's a typical RPG with the usual missions, exploration, fighting, treasure, and other features. Speaking of treasure, this is the point at which money is made. Some of the goods you find throughout your dungeon exploration can be sold for cash on the open market. One drawback is that not all products can be sold, but that is to be expected. The release of the game is later this year. Later, there will be more upgrades and features since the game is still in the alpha stage and has a sizable player population of more than 100,000. If you want, you can pre-register right now. When the game is released later, it will be compatible with both Apple and Android smartphones. The fact that this game has a 10-year working connection with Ubisoft, one of the largest video game companies in the world, is fascinating. It gives you a good sense of the game's potential performance. Don't let these opportunities to profit slip through your fingers. I strongly recommend that you begin your crypto adventure today by playing some of these games. That way you can get your foot in the crypto world for free by doing something that's actually fun, unlike the traditional ways in which people are getting into crypto, which usually require a ton of money for an initial investment. But with the method that I showed you today, you just found the biggest hack. So that wraps up today's amazing tutorial. We've given you the plan, now it's time for you to take action. If you've learned anything of value or anything new today, be sure to smash that like button and comment your thoughts, questions, and experience with this method. Also, if you haven't already, please be sure to subscribe to the channel with notifications turned on so that you can be the first to know when we've uploaded a brand new money-making method that could potentially transform your life and bank account. Thank you so much for watching, and we'll see you in the next video.